Yes.
Okay, today around 5:30 p.m. we had some neighbors that got into a dispute over on Hardison Road in Peach County, Georgia. It's actually near Byron, Georgia. They were arguing over a couple of individuals. One was on a four-wheeler and the other one was on a motorcycle, and they were driving up and down the road, and so they got into an altercation. The subject actually that we're dealing with came out and confronted these two individuals on the ATVs. He was armed with a weapon. He threatened them with this weapon. They were able to get away. So they went back to their residence. They called Peach County 911 dispatch. The dispatch actually sent two deputies out to their residence. The deputies got there, they got out, they interviewed the people that were involved, got their information from them. Then they went over to the next door neighbor. They pulled into that driveway. They were each in their own deputy patrol vehicles. They get out, they walk maybe 10-15 yards or so, and they came under fire. They were both struck. They both went down right there. The original neighbors that called 911 saw this, so they called back to 911, reported that officers were down, and that's when the additional call went out. So Byron PD sent folks here, Peach County sent the other folks that they had on duty, and we had deputies coming from, we had Jones County, Houston County, Perry PD had folks coming, because when the call went out of two deputies down, we had a number of officers that responded. I was called by Peach County Sheriff Terry Deese at about 6 o'clock. This happened probably around 5:30 as they got on scene. So we brought our agents in. I actually have 3 crime scene specialists that are here working. We have an outdoor scene that's very large. There was a lot of area that was covered where this individual walked with a weapon and was firing rounds. There were a few other deputies and officers that responded that returned fire. We do know that this subject was struck at least one time. I don't have the extent of his injuries. I was told he was struck somewhere in the abdomen area. He was transported from the scene up to the hospital, the Navicent Center in Macon, Georgia. The 2 deputies, one was actually transported to the local hospital here in Byron. The second one was transported to the Navicent Center in Macon. Deputies and officers went with that subject. He's in custody currently right now for this incident.